Am I a pumpkin yet? Hi guys, my name's Collin. I'm a professional makeup artist in New York City, and today I'm going to show you how I created this electric pumpkin look. So as you guys can see, I have a little spot today. So to conceal that, I'm going to use the Mighty Patch Invisible Plus. So the first thing that I'm going to do is put on my Mighty Patch. I'm going to do this first because I don't want the patch to absorb the skincare that I put on. I'd rather put the skincare on top. I love these because they're gonna protect my face from all the makeup and pollution that's in New York City, and it's also gonna smooth that spot over so you can't see it. So I'm gonna use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer to prep my skin. This is gonna smooth any imperfections that I have, any pores and fine lines. So this is a color corrector palette from Makeup Designory. I'm gonna use the orange here as my foundation. So I also have a few airbrush foundations that I'm going to mix it with to help me tone the color. So now I'm going to start going right over my patch, and I'm really just going to go over it normally, making sure I'm doing more dabbing as opposed to blending. So I'm gonna do just my face in the foundation, and then towards the end I'm gonna do my neck and my ears in a water-based paint. That way it's much easier for me to take off because I'm not trying to go through the subway looking like this. So here you can see both of the colors that I have mixed up for my highlight and my contour. I've got the highlight right here, which is it's like a lighter skin tone shade mixed in with a little bit of yellow and a little bit of the orange. And then I just have a deeper foundation shade as my contour. I'm making a character, so this is a little extreme of an angle. My cheekbone sits right here, which is where I would normally put it, but I want my face to be much longer and more angular. So I'm gonna bring it down all the way. So now I'm gonna do some random contour in the middle of my forehead. I feel like when you put contours in here, it makes you look much more aggressive. So they're kind of going with my angry brows. This is like where you have a divot in your skull. So whenever people do skull makeup, they always have the little divot right here. So this kind of like adds I guess like a little Halloween vibe to it, a little spooky vibe. So the next thing I'm going to do before I get started on my eyes is just set my face. I'm going to use the Anastasia Loose Translucent Powder because it will carry zero color and it'll mattify my face. Yes, this was looking real shiny. Like real shiny. So for most of this eye look and a lot of the contouring and shaping that I'll do in a little bit is going to be with the new Norvina Volume 3 from Anastasia. I am obsessed with this palette. First, I'm gonna start with the Anastasia Eye Primer on my lid. I just want you guys to... I don't know why. These are all Anastasia palette brushes. I love that you still cannot see the Mighty Patch. Now I'm gonna use color A1 from the Norvina Volume 3 palette and just pack it really, really heavy on my lid. So I want to make this color a little bit more of a green and a little bit less of a yellow. So I'm going to top it with shade D3 from Norvina Volume 3. Next, I'm going to finish the eye with the waterproof cream color from Anastasia in the shade Jet. This is just a black waterproof, it's a waterproof eyeshadow, but you can use it for eyeliners, you can use it on the waterline, you can use it on your lips, you can use it in your eyebrow, like literally anywhere. What kind of brush am I going to use? An Anastasia palette brush. Why? I don't know. The short side is a perfect side for doing like little smudgy stuff kind of like this. And we're going dark and demonic, so we're just gonna go right in. So I'm really just laying the product right on my inner corner, and then I'm gonna take that longer end and blend it out. I don't want it to be too cute. So I'm also going to take this color and put it on my lash line and on my waterline, pretty much everywhere on my eye that I can shove it. So this is pretty much the eye that we're going for. Now I'm just going to do it on the other side. Alright, so now that I've got the other eye on, I'm going to just take a matte black eyeshadow. Today I'm going to use this color Black Beast from the Alyssa Edwards palette. And I'm not really going to change the structure or anything, literally just set it down to make sure that it's matte and that it stays. And I'm going to use what? Another Anastasia palette brush. Next I'm going to use the Anastasia Norvina Volume 3 palette. I'm going to start with shade E2, and I'm going to work that in on my contours and kind of reinforce some of that highlight contour that I did on my face earlier. That adds so much more definition. Like you can just see the side by side. Now I'm going to use shade E4 from the Norvina Volume 3 to bring out the goldenness and the highlights in my face. Am I a pumpkin yet? Yes. Now I'm going to go in with a lip. So I really want to do kind of a neon lip line. So I'm going to start with the Anastasia eyeshadow primer and I'm going to buff it around my lip line. And we're using what? A fresh, clean Anastasia palette brush. I feel like I should use another brush just so I can use another brush. So people are like, wait, does he use one brush for the entire video? I'd be like, does this only have one brush in his entire kit? He has a beauty blender and an Anastasia palette brush. That's all I can do makeup with. Also, just warning you, this is gonna look real crazy before it looks real good. Just like the rest of the looks, so. So now that I have foundation lips and I have this nice white base for this pigment, I'm gonna go in with shade A1, which is that neon yellow, and then I'm gonna top it with shade D3. So I'm using the Kat Von D concealer in the shade Whiteout, and I'm just gonna draw my lip line in the white outline. This is like the hold your breath part, you know, where you're like just trying to get clean lines. Next, I'm just gonna take the black from the Anastasia Lip Palette and pop it on the center of my lip. So now that I've put the black lipstick on, I'm just going to take a brush that's a little bit fluffier and blend the edge so that it fades with the green. So next I'm going to create some freckles on my face, and to do that I'm going to use the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel in the shades Dark Brown and Auburn. Alright, so now that I've pretty much finished my face, I'm just gonna go put some color on my neck, my ears, and maybe mess up my hair a little bit more. Alright guys, here we have the finished look. My electric pumpkin demon fantasy. Now I'm ready to go trick or treat out in New York City.